keep the music playing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, it is Throwback Thursday. What does that mean? It means Throwback Thursday. We'll play some clips from the past with Zach and Jim. We'll do that. Welcome to the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco, 8th Street. This guy is Blake, and Blake is going to be talking about DeMaria's barbecue, great barbecue. Always like to say the only barbecue place the other side of the river, right?
I mean... No.
Oh, okay. Just roll with me on this, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Roll with me on
this.
We're
the only one.
DeMaria's barbecue. You know, it's barbecue week. We've had a different barbecue restaurant on each day, and Blake is here representing DeMaria's, and we're excited about it. I tried DeMaria's just a while back, and I love DeMaria's barbecue. I'm a barbecue freak, and I've told this more than one time, Blake. My staples are this. When I come in, this is what I want. I want a piece of brisket, a pork rib, and sausage.
Okay, we can do that.
I want beans, potato salad, coleslaw.
We can do that.
I want pickles, jalapeno, and onions.
That's pretty much what we do. Yeah.
That's it. That's my barbecue on a tray, and I want a piece of paper. Eat it up. Can you take care of me?
That's exactly what we do.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's talk a little bit about, first of all, I want to say big thanks to the Backyard for letting us have the show out here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 o'clock live. Now, if you can't watch or you have somebody in your family that isn't up this time of the morning or they're working hard, can't watch, you can always catch it as a podcast anywhere you watch podcast or listen, whether it's Spotify, Apple, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So go back later, or maybe you missed a show from 2 months ago. You can go back and check it out. Just search Zack Owen Show. Very simple. Barbecue Week. Thank you to Waco Realtors, our big sponsor. Thank you to Be Kind Coffee over on Washington Avenue. They provide our coffee for us. And when you drink a cup of Be Kind, Blake, you're going to be a kinder, gentler person.
I've had some. It's good.
There you go. I like that. All right, Blake, give us the history of DeMaria's.
Okay. Well, so originally started in 1946.
Wow.
That was my great-grandfather. And it was a grocery store, like a general store, sold tires, stuff like that. And then the story is that when they started building I-35, the workers wanted something to eat. And so what made him start making barbecue, I honestly don't know why that was what he went to, but started making barbecue. And so, like, as it got more popular, grocery shelves left and tables came in.
Kind of reversed roles.
And it just sort of like morphed into a barbecue restaurant.
Now where it's located today, is that the original?
No. We moved to the location now in 1995.
Okay.
We were just down the street.
Okay.
We were maybe a quarter mile closer to I-35.
Okay.
And my dad moved it 1995 to where it is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So little bit. Today is Throwback Thursday. We'll do a throwback video. We got country music news. And later this morning, Jackson Ray is going to be here at 9 o'clock to play some live music for you as we do our second hour with Jackson. So stick around. Brought to you by Waco Realtors, live from the backyard. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Zack Owen Show, back live, Backyard Bar Stage Grill, Monday through Friday. Today is Thursday. Yesterday, another beautiful day, my man. And I heard you say something about golf. Are you a golfer?
Yeah.
You love it?
Yeah.
I love it too. I suck, but I love it.
Yeah, at least I try once a week, but sometimes every other week.
Yeah.
Wife and kids, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do.
That's no excuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Today, Blake, is March 27th. Hard to believe the first quarter is almost done. You got your taxes all done?
Taxes are done. I haven't paid them yet, but
hang on to the last minute.
But, I mean, I don't get a refund anymore, so it's not nearly as fun.
I don't either. I can't recall the last time I got a refund. But this year, thank goodness, it's all because I got fired that I didn't make as much money this last year.
That's one way
so I didn't have to pay as much.
Save taxes, yeah.
Wow. All right, here we go. March 27th. Today is National Scribble Day. What's scribble? You mean just like writing stuff? Scribbling? I guess. Okay, well, I thought it might be.
Who does that benefit?
I don't know. A scribbler.
I guess.
Our hats off are to you, Mr. and Mrs. Scribbler.
Yeah, big scribble.
Today is National Joe Day. Hey, Joe. What's up, Joe?
Okay.
International, we're going to love this day. International Whiskey Day.
Okay, I can get more behind that day. Yeah.
After you've had a few glasses of whiskey, you can really scribble.
What if your name was Joe?
Oh, yeah. Holy cow. We're getting deep now. Do you drink whiskey? Do you like whiskey?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Not really. I mean, I love an old fashioned,
Free is good.
Free is the best. Yeah.
I can't tell it. I've been to Ireland. I've gone to the plant a couple of times for Irish whiskey, and I've been to, Balcones here and all the different, there's rye whiskey and this whiskey and that. And I can't really tell the difference.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a good, like old fashioned, then it's a good old fashioned. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Today it is official. Major League Baseball kicks off today. Well, actually it's first pitch. I shouldn't say kicks off.
Yeah.
But are you a baseball fan?
Not really. It's just a little slow.
Yes,
for me.
Exactly. He said it. I didn't have to say it. It's too slow.
I'll watch the World Series, and that's all that I can do.
Exactly. Baseball, and the other one is basketball. I already said this a million times. Any sport that you can score 122 points and still lose, I'm not going to watch. I'm sorry.
I mean,
basketball,
I love March
you
Madness.
watch the last 35 seconds, you get the winner.
It's with basketball the same way. If Baylor's good, I pay attention. If March Madness happens, I pay attention. If the playoffs happen, I pay attention. But
I did not really watch basketball until Kim Mulkey started the run over at Baylor, and I enjoyed watching her team. So I really did.
Yeah.
And I still to this day like seeing her on TikTok. There's always a TikTok with Coach Mulkey in some crazy outfit.
Mulkey's actually a really good customer. She still comes in sometimes. Yeah. I mean, if she's in town, she'll come in. Yeah.
She was on my radio show 2 or 3 times and really enjoyed hanging out with her. Here we go. Now, this is one I know that you would not know, but I'll tell you a quick story. Today is National Viagra Day.
Okay.
Back when Viagra first came out, my then wife was a pharmaceutical rep, and we were at some kind of function, and there was other pharmaceutical reps, and there was a guy from the company that had Viagra, and it just came out, and he said, "Hey, here's a sample." He gave me I remember, I still have it somewhere in a bag, a Viagra pen, something else, and a couple of samples.
They just give that to anybody? I thought you supposed to need that. Or not.
We were at a party and they gave it. Hope I don't get in trouble. But anyway, I'll tell you the truth. I took it. And you know that part where they say if you stay erect for more than 5 hours,
4 hours,
call your doctor. Hell, I called everybody I knew just to tell them.
Just to tell them? Yeah.
I did take it once in my life. And my girlfriend, Andrea, back watching the show right now, I can't believe you tell this stuff. I know she's saying that. Anyway, National Viagra Day. Also today is Quirky Country Music Song Title Day. It is a yearly event that takes place today. Quirky Country Music Song Title Day was established to recognize the unique titles of the songs that are available. There are numerous quirky country music song titles available. Therefore, today is a special day.
Okay.
One of my, and I love this one. One of my favorite old country was called Drop Kick Me Jesus Through the Goalpost of Life. True. That was a true. And one of the longest, this really isn't that quirky, but I still think it holds a record. The longest country music title of a song was "Hey, Won't You Play Another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong Song," the B.J. Thomas song. I think that song is it. Are you a country music fan at all, Blake?
No, not really.
What's your favorite jam?
I'm
using
to
those hip terms.
I listen to a lot of like rock and stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
Classic rock or current rock?
I mean both. What's classic anymore? The stuff
exactly
that I listened to when I was younger is on classic stuff now, and so then I don't know what classic. Like I don't know if Led Zeppelin's just ancient or what, or But yeah, just rock. Mostly.
I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And rock back then, man, I was just all into that. And then I got into country music at probably about 1975, 76, back when Urban Cowboy, Gillies, all that. I lived down in Houston for a short time. That's when I switched over to country music. But yeah, I like some good rock.
Yeah, I mean, country. I mean, I have a lot of friends that listen to country. Some, exposed, and it's fine. I don't have anything against it. But
you know what you get when you combine country and rock? Croc,
yeah. Is that where that came from? That is a bad joke of the day.
That is a bad joke.
I don't even need to do it anymore.
Yeah. You know what you get when you combine country and rap music? Crap.
Yeah,
Thank you. And actually, you could hear that on some radio stations where they combine country. That has become country today is a lot of nonsense.
I won't name names. There's definitely a lot of popular country songs.
Tell me about it. All right. It's barbecue week. He's right here, Blake from DeMaria's. Give us the exact location and your store hours.
We're at 1000 Elm, right across the street from the library down there, next door to Rappaport Academy. And we are Monday through Saturday. Sunday's our only day of rest, and we just do lunch. So we open at 9 o'clock and close around between 1 and 2. Go until we kind of sell out of food. But that's the goal, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. And after all these years, I mean, you probably know, but is there a day of the week that is busier and to do a little bit more?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of an art. You kind of learn time of the month, time of the year. A lot of things go into time of the year is like income taxes, tax, like right now, like tax returns. You can tell when people get tax returns. You can tell when it's the first of the month, people get their checks.
Yeah.
Middle of the month, day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There's a lot of days and so you kind of learn when to cook more or less, or
right.
And then Friday, Mondays are decent. Fridays are really good. Saturdays
Monday's
are good.
Really?
Yeah, Monday seems okay. Like the middle of the week is like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is kind of like a lull a little bit. But Wednesdays we do all you can eat ribs, so that kind of helps. That's our way to.
Yeah, don't tell us about that yet. We're going to talk about the rib day.
I'll hold on to that
over there. I'm going to go definitely try that next Wednesday. Put me down for that next Wednesday. But anyway, location. Are you guys on social media, website, or anything?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. And website. If you tell me to say the handle, I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what it is to get to it. But if you search Tony DeMaria's Barbecue on Instagram or Facebook, you'll get us.
Yeah, it was funny because I put in just DeMaria's and it kind of sent me all over. But you got to put in Tony. And even when I posted on Facebook that you were going to be on the show, I put in Tony and it popped up automatic. And I just clicked on that and it said Tony DeMaria's Barbecue. So yeah. Tony DeMaria's Barbecue. Make sure you do that. You're funny. You're kind of like me. I have somebody that does that for me. All the time. I don't know what it is. Mike takes care of it over here. He knows how to do it. Hey, my friend Nashville Cat knows all about country music and what's going on in Nashville. She'll give us the latest gossip and what's going on in country music. Nashville Cat will be up right after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
A few days ago, Scotty McCreery tripped over something on stage and fell. He quickly recovered, saying, "Who put that there?" Thankfully, Scotty wasn't hurt. Keith Urban says anytime he plays the Opry, it's surreal. The first time he met Ricky Skaggs, he was watching from the side stage, and Keith said it was like meeting Santa Claus. Dolly's former cabin retreat in the mountains of Idlewild, California is for sale. She and Carl owned it for decades several years ago. It's 3 stories with wood beam ceilings, a dramatic stone fireplace, guitar-shaped toilet seat, and a steel at $768,000. Finally, Blake Shelton's cheese dip recipe's simple: Velveeta, jalapenos, and sauteed onions. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Back live at the backyard. It's barbecue week. DeMaria's barbecue. Blake is here. Before you, were you like me when you were younger? Did you work in the restaurant when you were 15, 16, 17?
Yeah, earlier than that. I mean, I used to work like Saturdays.
Yeah.
When far back as I could remember.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not that far. I mean, probably like 12, 13.
Yeah. I remember
come in
thinking,
and help out on the weekend on Saturday.
I would come in and I'd go. I was in 3rd grade, I believe, however old that is, 10, 11. And I would go, this is the great. I want to wash dishes. Oh, my God, I want to do that. No, after I actually turned 16 and started doing it, I go, oh, this is terrible.
Once you're actually working.
You're actually doing it. You know? But before you got into the barbecue business, what'd you want to do? What'd you want to be when you grew up?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I wanted to do other stuff. I tried to kind of try to do some like finance.
Professional bodybuilder.
I tried to do like some finance stuff and other stuff, and thinking that stuff was going to be better. You know, I'd done this since I was 12, so I'm like, it's kind of stinks. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do something else. And then eventually, it's just like all of it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and you know, it is nice to be your own boss. It's a headache, but it is nice, and so eventually found my way back.
What is if you could share it with us, if you did, is there any advice that your dad gave to you when he handed over the keys to you? Did he say anything to you? Don't screw it up.
I mean, it wasn't, I had worked with him for so long. There wasn't really a one thing to be said. It was at this point, it was like, you know what you're doing. Yeah. You don't need me anymore. Don't be stupid. Basically, stupid. Like, you know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I had worked full time with him for, at that point, 7-8 years, more than that almost. Right. Probably more like full time. Yeah, I'm like 10 years. So
you knew it.
It was just it was turnkey.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Now, do you? I guarantee you this. You've got employees or a employer that's been there with you.
Yeah.
Who are some of those? You got some names you want to throw out?
Yeah, I mean, I got a handful of people, but I mean, my guy Jimmy, he's kind of the guy that I taught how to do everything to, so kind of give me a little break instead of doing everything myself. And he knows how to start the pit, he knows how to cut the meat. I trust him. I can leave. I can go on vacation now.
You could be over here on the Zack Owen show.
Yeah, he's there right now.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
And I mean, he's mad. He's been there for, I don't know. I don't want to sell him short, but I mean, probably a good 8 to 8 years now, at least. Yeah. And he's been doing the cooking for, I still cook a few days, but he's been doing the cooking for, a
long time,
3-4 years now.
Yeah. Does
so
Jimmy have a nickname? Y'all call him anything legal?
I mean, he wants to be called Big Dog.
Big Dog.
But most times,
Big Dog Jimmy.
I mean, that's what he wants to be called. I call him Slim Jim, but
Slim Jim.
But
my dad. It makes me think of that. My dad, his name was Jim, and he was very tall and skinny. And at that time, you can't tell now, I was very skinny, and he was Lizard. Everybody called him Lizard, and I was Little Lizard because we were little, skinny, tall, skinny, whatever. All right, we're gonna call him, what do we need to call him? Slim Jim?
Slim Jim, yeah.
Or Big Dog.
I mean, he liked that, but.
Okay, Big Dog Jim.
It's more because he wants to be Big Dog, so I found the opposite way to go with it.
I came over a few months ago and ate lunch there, and I just want to tell you that I got in the line, I ordered, and it came out really fast, and it was hot, and it was good. But there was a lady, and I wish I remember her name, that came over to my table and said, hey, is everything good? Can I get you anything? She got a refill of tea or whatever I had. And super nice, very friendly people.
That's probably Molly or Cam. I mean, both of them are great. They've been there for a while, been a long time. They take care I mean, I don't have to worry about them either. They just kind of come in, do their job, take care of the customer.
Yeah.
So both of them are great.
Now, do you, we've talked about this with the other guys, during the holidays, do you smoke turkeys or hams for people?
I mean, we have, we don't do, we just don't have really the pit capacity to do like a whole turkey orders like some places. But, like we've had some, like a business reach out and be like, hey, can you do, 20 turkeys for, and we didn't do like whole, we did, ham and turkey, like boneless and stuff.
Right.
And just,
Like
smoked them whole. Yeah.
Whatever.
Turkey breast, ham, smoked them. And I mean, they liked it. So yeah, I mean, we've kind of done it before per special request. Yeah.
Do y'all do any catering?
Yeah, absolutely. Cater, weddings, corporate events. Yeah, we do. That's kind of one of, like, when my dad retired, we did it whenever he was there, but when he retired, I really kind of made an effort to like get out there more. Like, I've gotten in with a lot of the Chamber of Waco, Chamber of Hewitt, doing events with them, getting more, network more, get out there more, find more events to do like that. Cause you can only make so much from 9 to 1.
Yeah.
And so that's the way to kind of unlock like a next step of,
And is there a typical menu for catering? What's
No. And that's one of the things I like to tell people when they call. It's like, look, because usually I do it personally. It's like, I'm the owner. I can do whatever I want.
Right.
So you tell me what you want.
Right.
You tell me the budget. You tell me the food you want, and I'll tell you, I'll say no if I have to, but like I can make anything work really.
Yeah.
But normally, brisket, sausage, beans, potato salad. That's 80% of the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I remember as a kid helping my dad on caterings, and he did them all. That was his deal. Like you said, he took care of all of it, and it was really amazing to see. And it was the standard stuff. Mm-hmm. It was sliced brisket and some sausage. And
last year we did a really cool one. We did the Air Force alumni when Air Force played Baylor, the football game. So we came into the tailgate and we did the whole Air Force cater. And that was really cool, just being a part. Like they did, like the whole band came over to them and performed, and so that was cool. That was probably our coolest event we've got to cater.
Oh, that's neat. That's neat. All right, we're talking with Blake DeMaria, DeMaria's Barbecue, and they're going to be opening up, in about 30 minutes?
30 minutes, yeah.
30 minutes or so. Now, do you have being you open at 9, do you have a breakfast, anything like a breakfast taco?
No.
It's just straight into barbecue, baby.
That's what, everyone says like, oh man, or barbecue for breakfast. And it's like, well, I mean, some people do, but it's a lot of like, the first thing at 9 is like people picking up bigger orders, or a lot of people are like working overnight.
Oh, that's
and they get off and they get out of work and they eat before they go home. That's kind of like their, dinner.
They choose, those folks choose to eat barbecue as the other ones choose to go to Crying Shame.
Yeah. Or they might leave us and go to Crying Shame. I don't know. I'm not asking questions.
That's right. It's not his to judge, my friends. But DeMarius, we're going to talk more about that. Today is Throwback Thursday. Back in the early 90s, Blake, in 93, what were you doing in 1993?
I was 3 years old.
We, Jim and I, shut up. Jim and I, on the radio show, we had a TV show that ran on Sunday nights on KXXV, Channel 25, and it was a video show, and we originally did the show at Leslie's Chicken Shack out on the old Dallas Highway, and then we started moving around, taking the show on the road. Anyway, on Thursdays, we show an old-time clip. Let's kick it off. Old Zack and Jim 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Parton wanted hot flashes, and Lynn suggested...
Zack Owen and Jim Cody from Waco 100 on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Here's what you're going to see on this week's show. Baby, it's a you. Baby, it's a you. Oh, we had a good thing going here. But if I'm going to dream big, well, I'm going to dream you. All that and more. Join us from the Ferris wheel this week at the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo. 25 Hot Country Cafe, Sunday night after Eyewitness News.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zack Owen. And I'm Jim Cody from the Waco 100 Morning Show. Welcome to 25 Hot Country Cafe from the Ferris wheel at the heart of Texas Fair. And we're raising money for a great cause. We're going to be on here 100 hours. What is this, day 2?
This is day 26 or something like that.
But have you noticed
and
something?
You're ready for a shave there.
Yeah,
I can
know.
tell. Look at all those gray hairs, too.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hey, have you noticed we're not moving?
We're not moving. We need to get this right. Let's check with our ride operator.
Ride operator. Excuse me, Carney? God,
you can't figure it out.
Hey, that guy looks like that guy from J.C. Penney.
He looks just like him.
Yeah.
Gray hair, dude.
Oh, well, let's kick off the show with the latest from Little Texas called God Bless Texas.
Hi, I'm Tim McGraw, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe. Zach and Jim coming to you today from the Ferris wheel at the heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo.
Now, by the time you see this on Sunday night, we're off the Ferris wheel, but we're at home sleeping and recuperating.
And hopefully we will have raised our $10,000 for the Community Cancer Association here in McLennan County.
No doubt about it. Let's kick off a double shot of Hot Country videos with a weird video from the Pirates of the Mississippi. That's a double shot of Hot Country videos right there. Pirates of the Mississippi and Aaron Neville.
That's a big song that was made popular by George Jones many years ago.
The old possum.
We got the Sax Man coming up next with a review of a new CD. We've also got Christine with country music news, and we've also got more great videos on the way, so stay tuned.
We'll be back with more 25 Hot Country Cafe after this.
Hi, we're Shenandoah, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe. Eat them fajitas there, they're good for you.
It's 25 Hot Country Cafe. I'm Zack Owen. This is Jim Cody from Waco 100. Time for country news. Here's Christine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christine Kahanik, and here's who's making news this week in country music. Reba McEntire. She just landed 2 major roles on the silver screen. First up, she'll play opposite Bruce Willis and Kathy Bates in a movie called North. Reba says she will play a funny, outlandish character called Ma Tex. After wrapping North, she'll move on to Florida to star as Burt Reynolds' love interest in the television movie The Man from Left Field. Willie Nelson, a country music singer who's also done a little bit of acting on his own, says he's proud to be the newest member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. But Nelson admits he thought you had to be dead to get in. More than a dozen country music stars will take part in an AIDS benefit concert coming up December 1st. Katie Oslin is among one of those who signed up to take part in the concert. She says it's so special to her because she's lost some very dear friends to AIDS. Other artists scheduled to appear are Billy Ray Cyrus, Tracy Lawrence, John Michael Montgomery, Sawyer Brown, Pam Tillis, and Kathy Mattea, just to name a few. The concert is called Country Music Cares. And 3 of country music's leading ladies have a new album coming out, but Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Wynette had to do some brainstorming to come up with the new title. Parton wanted hot flashes, Lynn suggested the good, the bad, and the ugly, but the 3 decided on Honky Tonk Angels. That is the 1952 title of the Kitty Wells hit, also the first song to hit #1 by a female country singer. And now look at some of the concerts coming up. Ricky Lynn Gregg will be at Cody's October 15th, a show you won't want to miss. And if you missed Shenandoah when they came to the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo, there's a chance that you can see them October 15th at Cowboys in Dallas. And by the way, we had a chance to talk with Shenandoah, and they're crazy guys. Here's a look at that interview. We hear that you're pretty tight with Troy Aikman.
He's going to be here.
Is he going to be here?
He's on his way now. Maybe on a bus.
Now, how did this relationship happen?
He saw us throwing a football.
Yeah, he'd come out and was recruiting, and in fact, now Stan's the one that kind of
was throwing to me, and I was just catching it. Really,
Stan was the one responsible for building that quick delivery that Troy's got.
Really?
Yeah, that tight spiral on the football. Stan's the one that showed him how to do it. It was the placement of the index finger.
Stan was throwing the football to me, and I would just kick it back to him, and Troy was driving by, and he said, God, that guy can throw a football. So he stops, and him and Stan strike up a conversation, and next thing we know, we're on the sideline at the Super Bowl.
And then Stan called Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Johnson Jerry Jones.
Party's real good friends with the coach in honor.
The new general manager.
Like that.
Coming up at Billy Bob's on the 22nd is Neil McCoy. Then on the 23rd, look for Tracy Byrd. Then at Billy Bob's coming up in November, look for great artists like Tanya Tucker, Hal Ketchum, Steve Warner, and George Jones. Hopefully he'll be out of the restroom by that time. And speaking of time, that's all the time I have for now. But please join me again next week for more country concert information and country music news.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah,
Christine finished yet?
I think so.
Well, it's best time we said goodbye.
I'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 So that was, we rode the Ferris wheel. It was, and I'll tell you why we chose to do it, the whole thing. That year, November of 93, was the 100th anniversary of the Ferris wheel. And the fair was coming to town and all that. And anyway, we decided, hey, 100, let's ride it. We rode it for 100 hours. We gave all the money raised to Community Cancer, which is a great local organization, which is still around. And we had a great time, sold T-shirts and people rode with us and so forth. But that was, I will tell you this, I do remember that year was extremely warm for that time, of the year. And by the time we got off of it, we smelled pretty ripe.
I would imagine. Was there any way to have the water hose you could shower off with or anything?
Hose them down, boys. Well, thank God they gave us our own little porta-john that we get off and used once in a while. But anyway, and Christine Kahanik, we were sitting here and Mike and I were talking, what happened to, this is, what's that one? Where's, what's the TV show? Where's Waldo or whoever? Carmen Sandiego. Where is Christine Kahanik now? Christine, redhead, weather girl, left. I know she left Waco and went to the Dallas area, I think, in TV, and then I lost track of her. So if you know what happened to Christine Kahanik, we miss you. Phone in sometime. Call home. E.T., phone home. Blake is here from DeMaria's. We're talking barbecue all week long. And he's going to give us the super secret, what he does with his brisket. You get your brisket, you do your own trimming, right? Trim it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then what do you do? What's the process after that? What do you put on it? How long you smoke it?
Well, I mean, if you've had us before, you know that we call it gravy. It's like an au jus, like a dipping, like a broth, and that's kind of like what differentiates us from a lot of barbecue. It just makes us a little different. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still smoked brisket, but
sure.
People ask like, well, how do you make the gravy and this, that, and the other? And it's like, well, to be honest with you, you just got to cook a lot of meat, you know?
Yeah.
And so, we let the gravy kind of do the work. Yeah. Yeah.
How long do you cook it though? How long you smoke the brisket?
I guess it smoke, we do it's kind of like it cooks with the gravy for a couple hours and then it smokes for 5 or 6 hours,
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just, we let it smoke all day,
Sure.
We let it just sit out there and smoke.
All right. So there you go. That's that. You're going to find that out. I know. And I'm going to tell you, it reminds me a lot. And I told you this, that, Dad worked for Underwood's and I loved Underwood's beans. I'm a bean guy and I love that style of bean. And one thing that we did that I remember was different. And every night before Dad would leave or we would leave, as I got older and worked in the kitchen, we had this big stock pot. I think it came from the Army. It was real big. And you'd put the beans in it and water up to a certain level. Yep. And on the stove, you had a mark that had been there for 1 million years, and you set that there. And then you let them cook overnight. Come back the next day, and you would take those. And we had a bucket, and it had a filter. And you'd get those racks. At that time, Underwood's, it was all sliced and dipped in sauce. And we put it in the smoker, the oven, and then we took it out. Well, what dripped off of it, the drippings, we would pour into that, and it would collect up and just be a real flavorful grease.
Yeah.
Is what it was. Take a couple of cups of that grease and put in the beans and some chili powder. But it was a couple of cups of that grease that really gave that flavor to those beans, So everybody's got something. You got the au jus style. Give it that flavor.
It's basically the same thing. You season it up. I mean, we put some salt, some chili powder stuff in there with it, and then the meat, and like you said, it just fat like renders down, and it's just good. Ribs.
When I was younger, I just thought they were the nastiest things on earth, and I wouldn't eat a rib. Today, that's my go-to. I love ribs, and you guys do something that I don't think anybody else does around. You have a rib day.
Right.
What day is that? Tell us all about that.
Every Wednesday, we do all you can eat. I mean, it started out as all you can eat ribs, but it got to the point. I mean, if you come in and buy the all you can eat plate, you know, you're going to get some ribs on it. But if you say, hey, you know, can I get some brisket and some ribs? You know, you can pretty much just fix it up.
Yeah.
And I had to like increase the price, and people got mad. I'm like, it's all you can eat. You don't understand how much meat some people can go through. And we're talking brisket. I mean, you know, a pound of brisket.
Yeah.
You go some places is, you know, anywhere from $25 to $40.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like
$30-something a pound.
I'm giving you an all you can eat plate for 20.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have one particular person that stands out in your mind that holds the record for the most ribs?
I mean, we have this one guy that would come in. I haven't seen him in a little bit, but a little guy, not very big at all.
Yeah. That's the ones that usually scare you.
Yeah. And I mean, he could eat a whole, you know, he could eat a plate plus 3 or 4 refills. And I was like, I don't think we're making any money on this. We're probably losing money on this guy.
Yeah.
To be honest. So
that's like the old, you'd see the old cartoons or something, and they'd have the buffet, and there would be a guy with like a window washer belt. And he'd be sitting at the buffet just eating everything, you know?
Yeah.
Those are the ones you don't want to see.
Yeah.
And you never ask for a to-go bag, right? On all you can eat.
Well, people do.
But you don't get it.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
I mean, sometimes if it's like, if you bought an all you can eat plate and you never asked for a refill, you just ate your plate and you're like, hey, can I get a couple ribs to go? Okay, sure. You know, you didn't actually do your all you can eat. Not a big deal, right? But if you like sat there and got refills and stuff, no, you can't take it home. It's not how it works. Or people that get one plate for 2 people.
Yeah.
That's happened.
It's all you can eat while sitting at this table in here.
But people think you can share an all you can eat plate.
No,
It's like
you
that.
can't share. That's
happened.
not right. That's un-American.
Yeah.
You got to pay your way. You got to pay your way with the ribs. I love it. Now, do your ribs come out like dry, or are they covered with an au jus or a sauce or something? Or do you add, how do you do that?
I mean, we don't like sauce anything. So I guess it's, you know, it's dry, but like we kind of keep it, like when it's on the pit smoking, we kind of keep it, you know, we dip it with the gravy. Yeah, we kind of use that to keep it, you know, moist the whole time. And
right.
Yeah.
What do you sell the most of?
Brisket.
And side.
Hands
Which
down.
side do you sell?
Beans and potato salad. We do have a cream corn now that we started a few years ago, and that's picking up steam. But beans and potato salad's the main
Is
sellers.
it kind of like a Mexican style?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like a street corn in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a little cayenne in it, a little bit of spice, but it's homemade.
Do you serve beer?
We do, yeah.
What's the number one selling beer at DeMaria's? That you got to order more of it than any of it.
It's funny enough. I mean, Michelob Ultra sells well, and that's probably the main seller actually.
Yeah.
Of one, yeah.
It's funny. We talked with my buddy Chad from down in Gatesville, down at Bare Bones Barbecue, and they're right there by Fort Cavazos. He gets a lot of soldiers.
Right.
Well, they're all from not Texas. They're from other places. And so his number one selling beer, because they want that is Shiner, because they want Texas.
You know, I maybe
Texas
take that back. Shiner's actually probably, I take that back. I think Shiner's probably is our best seller.
Really?
Yeah. As far as, that one kind of has its own shelf actually. So I lied.
You lied.
Yeah.
He lied to us.
I did.
Okay. But the better thing is to do, get one of each. Get a Michelob Ultra and a Shiner.
Sure. We actually just recently started doing the Coors Banquet, the little
stubby bottles,
and those sold fast actually. So I might start doing more of that.
You know, those have been around forever and ever. And I remember my friend Del Reed, who used to own the local Coors distributorship, Buddy Dale, that's what he drank forever, the little ones. And they kind of faded away. But you know who has made them famous again? Yellowstone, the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
All those cowboys drink the short Coors. Regular Coors.
Made it
regular.
cool again.
Yeah, made it cool again.
Okay.
Anyway, we're talking with Blake DeMaria. DeMaria's, where today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday, and we just showed you an old video from that. We're going to play a classic music video right now that was from, it could be from last week. That's still classic, right? But we got an old video. Music video we're going to show you. First of all, thanks to Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group, for being a sponsor of the Zack Owen Show, and Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, Jackson Ray is going to be here to play music, so stick around for that. Right now, here's that music video.
The first time that I saw you was the first time I knew love. The world faded around me and I knew I'd seen enough. Then I got to know your heart and the beauty that's within. Then I got to see your soul and I fell in love again. Every day is better with you. Oh, every day is sweeter with you. I'll make a promise, I'll make a vow. Whatever the storm will make it somehow. And every day I'll love you more. That's the one thing in this life that you can know for sure. Forever and ever, all my love. Forever and ever, all my love. Or you can call it accident, or you can call it fate. But the good Lord made this plan before we saw the light of day. I'm so glad that you're the one I've waited for. You're everything I dreamed of and so much more. 'Cause every day is better with you. Oh, every day is sweeter with you. I'll make a promise, I'll make a vow. Whatever the storm will make it somehow. And every day I'll love you more. That's the one thing in this life that you can know for sure. Forever and ever, all my love. Forever and ever, all my love. In sickness and in health, in poverty or wealth. Oh, every day you see the sun. Oh, choose you over everyone. 'Cause every day is better with you. Oh, every day is sweeter with you. I'll make a promise, I'll make a vow. Whatever the storm will make it somehow. And every day I'll love you more. That's the one thing in this life that you can know for sure. Forever and ever, all my love. Forever and ever, all my love. Forever and ever, all my love.
All right, we're back live. We're chit-chatting about our economy. And we were talking about how you can tell when it's payday or it's a special date, extra traffic and whatever. What do you think about, what do you think about our economy right now? Have you seen a downturn, an upturn, steady? What do you hear from your customers?
I mean, definitely, I feel like there's a little bit of wariness. People are just they're tightening up a little bit. I mean, right, this time of year, it's kind of more of a spending time. People get income taxes and stuff. So it's, been okay. But it seems like people are kind of holding on to it a little bit. Yeah.
I saw something in the news, and I meant to say this yesterday. I thought was very interesting. And, the Zack Owen show needs to be not only fun, but educational as well. I saw, Tillman Fertitta, who is the famous gazillionaire from Houston. He has the Golden Nugget Casino in Vegas. He has Landry's Corporation, all the seafood. He has 1 million restaurants. Anyway, doesn't he in Kemah part of that? The big down in, he has Saltgrass, all those. I saw, today is Thursday, I guess it was Tuesday morning, he is stepping down as the CEO of the Landry's Corporation to become the new ambassador to Italy.
Huh.
Yeah. So I that's very interesting to me, but I think his family, that's an Italian name. And stepping back from a day-to-day operation to become wouldn't that be a great life? Who would not want to be ambassador to Italy, or, if you were ambassador to whatever, Ukraine or whatever? No, but Italy, yes, that would be a beautiful job. That'd be great. Italian ancestry right here, DeMaria. And do you know much about your ancestors from over in Sicily? What part were they from?
I just know Sicily.
So Palermo.
We were from, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the soccer ball. That's all I know.
That's what it is. I know back last year we were on a cruise and we stopped, first time ever to stop in Sicily. And God, there's so much history. And
still haven't been able to go. I still haven't been. I mean, one day I plan on going, but
there's so much to do, even though it's not a tiny island, but there's so much to do, and you need more than a day, especially if you're on a cruise ship, to stop there. But the people were very, very nice. And Andrea and I decided we'd like to go off on our own and venture off and really soak in some of the local stuff, We go into this little coffee shop. We got off the cruise ship. We just started walking, and we walked deeper and deeper into the town. And we go into this coffee shop. Nobody spoke English. And so it was really funny trying to, you want coffee, donut, blah, blah, blah. But they were very, very nice people over there. So if you ever get a chance, I love Italy. I love Florence is one of my favorite spots in Venice. Enjoy that. Okay. DeMaria's Barbecue, great barbecue every Wednesday. It's rib day. You guys are open Monday through Saturday.
Yep.
9:00. Going to open in 2 minutes.
I better get back.
I think you better go to work.
Yeah.
Anything parting that you want to leave us with that I did not answer or ask?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we went over it pretty well, and I don't like to just talk about myself, but yeah, I mean, if you never gave us a try, give us a try. I mean, we're on the other side of the river, so we're not really like in the middle of town. So, come over to Elm Street. Come check us out. Come check Brotherwell out. I mean, Elm Street's really, or Elm Avenue, Elm Street's. I
don't mean to interrupt you, but that side of the river
absolutely has
exploded the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's like if you haven't, if you were just there 10 years ago, you're like, oh, let's not go back over to Elm. But it's completely different now.
Yeah,
I mean, there's, we've kind of made a relationship with a lot of the people around us with like Revival, Street Dog, like Danielle, I met her, like Brotherwell. It's like we all, like to kind of work together. And now that the farmers market is they're on Saturdays, it's just like Elm's really come a long way.
You got all the new hotels right there on the main university, and restaurants opening and shops and everything. So go over across the river and check it out. Check out DeMaria's. Hey, thank you so much, Blake, for coming in, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks for
having me. I
appreciate
you, and I will see you Wednesday.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Okay.
I should get there early though, right?
I mean, as long as you're there before 12,
I want to
you're
eat those
fine.
ribs.
Yeah.
DeMaria's Barbecue, our guest today, got a great talented guy all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma, has come down to be on the show this morning. Jackson Ray is with us. Jackson, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys?
Now, you being from Oklahoma, in Oklahoma, when you say barbecue, is it lean more towards what we have in Texas as far as beef, or is it more of the pork that you would find further up?
Well, I don't know. I love Texas barbecue though, and I don't think I'm the Oklahoma guy to say that we've got better barbecue. So I don't even know if I honestly don't eat that much barbecue unless I'm in Texas. So I don't even know what arena we would be in because I don't eat it when I'm home.
What is your go-to food?
Man, probably pizza. Oh, I'm a pizza
guy.
I'm a pizza guy.
I mean, pizza's hard to beat.
Yeah.
But I love barbecue.
Yeah. Well, Jackson is here to play music and not to talk about pizza. But even though that is fun to talk about pizza, while you're in town, we'll have to show you the right direction. We got some great pizza places here.
We teamed up with Southern Roots a month back, and they made a pizza with our barbecue on it.
No.
Yeah, it was good.
That sounds good. All right, Jackson, give us a song, buddy, and kick us off in the 9 o'clock hour.
Okay. There's no reason I think I'm sad. I'm kind of glad it's all over now. Looking back and I think how I was so lost. Now I'm finally found, and I ain't gotta worry what your mama's thinking. I ain't gotta worry what your daddy's drinking. So keep it going on, baby. And I keep on playing, singing my heart away. Every weekend, under those lights, we're gonna back this damn bar tonight. And I've been looking at some blonde hair and blue eyes. She said she'd treat me nice, and I believe every word she says. So see you later, or never. Either way, I'm moving on today. You think that I'm feeling down? Just turn around, 'cause I'm not missing you. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, I'm living free, damn near almost new. Ain't gotta worry why your clothes smell like cologne. Ain't gotta worry who's texting your phone. So keep it going on, baby. And I keep on playing, singing my heart away. Every weekend, under those lights, we're gonna pack this damn bar tonight. And I've been looking at some blonde hair and blue eyes. She said she'd treat me nice, and I believe every word she says. So see you later, or never. Either way, I'm moving on today. Yeah, I'm moving on today. Thank you.
Jackson Ray. Jackson, tell us, I mentioned you're from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You born and raised there?
Born and raised in Coweta. It's like a little bitty cow town. Actually, they call it cow town. It's about 15, it's about 10, 15 miles outside of Tulsa. So.
Oh, okay. And Tulsa, of course, famous, big oil town forever. And also one of the greats, Paul Harvey, the storyteller from many years ago, Paul Harvey from Tulsa. Tulsa, I haven't been there, I bet, since about I want to say probably about 1989. Has it grown?
You gotta come back.
It's probably huge.
Do what?
It's probably huge. It's grown so much.
The thing is everybody always says, one of my buddies, he's from Kentucky, and he's never been to Tulsa. We've met at shows, and he's like, man, what's it like to live in a big city like that? I'm like, it's not even close to Dallas, Fort Worth. I mean, it's not even like, yeah, it's big if you come from Coweta, where I'm from, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you drive into Tulsa, that is the biggest thing around, but Oklahoma City is even bigger than us.
Yeah.
So I think everybody always thinks we've got the skyscrapers and it's mini New York over there. It's not.
What was the famous preacher has university? Oral Roberts?
ORU.
Yeah.
ORU. Yep.
They used to be really good in, was it baseball, basketball back in the day?
Probably baseball, I would imagine. A couple of my buddies play baseball there, or used to.
And here's a question that I've waited to ask you. Do people in Tulsa really watch Tulsa King TV show?
I do. It's the coolest thing ever because we finally have all our spots.
Yeah.
You know, you guys, everybody that watches it's not from there, they actually don't probably realize how many, like that, a lot of those spots that they go to, like the Mayo Hotel, I played there May 1st.
Really?
You know what I mean? So I actually know John Snyder, the owner of the Mayo. There's some stories about him. He's awesome. He is awesome. He's one of the best dudes I know. But yeah, like that's right in Tulsa. I mean, there's so many spots in that show that are very local, and that's very cool for us to finally get some Tulsa.
Have you had a chance to see him on set?
No, I have had some people say, like John Snyder. Obviously he owns the Mayo.
Yeah.
So he welcomed in with the open arms, but he stayed there while he was shooting. So, I mean, he got to meet him and stuff. He said he's super cool and super humble. And
that's cool. That's great. Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to get some more music from Jackson coming up. He's stuck around just for the bad joke. Blake DeMaria, he's going to do our bad joke of the day. He studied them all, and you've picked your favorite.
I mean, some are pretty bad, but the one I'm going to go with is, what's a lawyer's favorite drink?
What?
Subpoena colada.
Subpoena colada.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Blake DeMaria, our comedian of the morning here.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back with more music from Jackson Ray. Stick around.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Have you ever watched true crime television and wondered, how did they get that story?
I can show you. I was a producer for 48 Hours on CBS News.
In my exclusive tell-all book, I'll take you where no audience has ever gone before. Don't miss out. Secure your copy of Killer Story, The Truth Behind True Crime Television today. Available everywhere books are sold.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco, 8th Street. We do this live Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 o'clock. Big thanks to Blake DeMaria for coming in this morning from Tony DeMaria's Barbecue. This week, Jackson, has been a theme week. We do all barbecue restaurants this week. Tomorrow, our newest barbecue restaurant, it's not a new name. It's been around Texas for a long time, but right down the street, they just opened up a while back. Terry Black's Barbecue. Gene Perkins, who is their head pitmaster, is going to stop in and talk about Terry Black's. And then a guy you said you're going to be opening with, Gabe Choate's going to be here tomorrow. Tell us about that, about Gabe and you.
Yeah, I met Gabe through my dad. My dad wrote a song 20 years ago called Life Goes On. I believe that's the name. I hope they're not mad at me right now. But anyway, my dad wrote that song 20 years ago and never really went anywhere. You know, he released it himself eventually. And then, or he released it as a songwriter and just put it on a website.
Right.
And then eventually he was like, I'm going to go ahead and put it on Apple Music. It's been 20 years. It's not going anywhere. Well, when he released it there, Gabe Choate reached out. I guess he heard it through someone and was like, hey, I want to cut that. And, yeah, and then basically my dad was like, well, all right, you want to cut this? Well, can my son open for you at a couple of your shows? And so that's basically how it went. And I started opening for him, let's see, about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
So he's a good dude. He's really talented too.
Yeah, we'll have him on tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But today, Jackson Ray, all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma, is here to visit with us and to sing some music. Right now, when you listen, whether it's to the radio, speaking of radio, I got to tell you this, KMOD, rock station, love that station. Used to have one of the funniest morning shows. Phil and Brent were on, and Roy D. Mercer for years, but they both passed away now. They have moved on. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep, they both passed away, but man, they used to be the funniest thing on KMOD.
Oh, Roy D. Mercer. How big a boy are you?
That's right. I'm going to open up a can of whoop ass on you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. That's
anyway,
good.
So when you listen now to the radio, or you listen to however you catch your music, what do you listen to? Who do you listen? Who do you like?
I'm probably the biggest Riley Green fan ever. My dad always says that in his era, in my dad's era, it was Garth Brooks that inspired him, and that was who he was. He didn't sound like Garth Brooks by any means, but that's who he wanted to be, right?
Right.
Well, I'm kind of like that, I'm like, I want to sound like Riley Green. I just haven't dabbled in it yet because I know I'm not there yet. I'm like,
right.
He's somewhere else. He's amazing, but I love his storytelling, like his song Jesus Saves. I probably listen to that song 3 or 4 times a day. And I love that song. So, yeah, him. I'm kind of a Zach Bryan fan naturally. He's from Oklahoma. He grew up like 10 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
Tyler Childers. I love the Red Dirt stuff, and I love old country too. So I'm loving what Zach Top is doing right now, bringing stuff back.
He's one of those guys that is amazing. I mean, I just think he has come so far in the last couple of years, just exploded.
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's funny because a lot of people think that he just blew up overnight.
Right.
But I remember following him on Facebook, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was working during the day, and he would come back and be dirty and be, on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Really just doing video, or I don't know if it was Facebook Live, but it was Facebook videos.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of funny, which he was just as good back then, but it's crazy how much better he has gotten, like just a performer, just naturally. He's such a good talker now, and he also grew up,
Yeah.
So, but honestly, I think I'm biased because he's one of my best friends, but Braden Jameson has a song releasing tomorrow on the same date as me. As that one I just played, Moving On Today, releases tomorrow. And he sings that old country stuff. And me personally, I think that's who people should be listening to. He's phenomenal. It's actually kind of crazy to be friends with somebody that good.
Well, let's keep the music going. Let's get back to that. Jackson Ray, sing us another.
All righty. Grocery list of things to get done. Feel I've never lost, but I've never won. Stuck in my head from time to time. You're working hard, but I'm making it down. And my truck's on empty, and my bank account's in the red. I don't have time to care about what's being said. So go ahead and run my name through the mud, because trust me, there's not much here to judge. Everyone's posting their success. To be honest, I couldn't care less. New boat, new car, and a fancy watch, but they still drown in a bottle of scotch. And my truck's on empty, and my bank account's in the red. I don't have time to care about what's being said. So go ahead and run my name through the mud, because trust me, there's not much here to judge. Pointing their fingers at me. 12-hour day trying to make ends meet. Working myself into the ground. I never planned to leave this hometown. And my truck's on empty and my bank account's in the red. I don't have time to care about what's being said. So go ahead and run my name through the mud, because trust me, there's not much here to judge. How you?
Jackson Ray. Jackson, you were talking about old-time country music. A lot of this is way, way before your time, but you may recognize the name. But here's some things that happened on this date in country music history. Back all the way in 1947, Tex Williams recorded Smoke, 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 That Cigarette. That was a big song back in those days.
That sounds like a sweet title.
Do what?
That's a sweet title.
Yeah, Smoke, 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 That Cigarette.
Sounds like a Jerry Reed song.
Yeah, exactly. 1965, the legend Roger Miller was number one on the country charts with King of the Road. Trailers for sale or rent.
Yep.
1993, Clint Black, number one with When My Ship Comes In.
I love Clint Black, yeah.
2007, Curb Records released Let It Go, the 11th album by Tim McGraw.
Okay.
And in 2021, Morgan Wallen, his called Dangerous, the double album, which debuted at number one, logs its 10th week at number one.
Wow.
You think he made any money? Probably the record label made all the money.
Yeah, no kidding. I think he's made a little bit of money at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Times have changed. They do get a little bit of money off that deal. We got Jackson Ray here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I've asked this question and I got to ask you, but if you were asked, your phone rang right now and you said, Zach, hold on, I gotta answer my phone. Who would be on the other end, whether they're alive or they're dead, somebody from the past? Who would it be that would say, Jackson, I want you to tour with me and open all my concerts? Who would it be? An artist, a band?
I would hope it's my best friend, Braden Jameson, because, I mean, I would hope so. But
yeah?
I could also see it, I don't know. Yeah, I would hope Braden. Yeah, because, I mean, gosh, I'd love to be a part of that. Gosh, dang. Anybody. I'd love to be anybody. Hey, call me, Gosh, dang. I mean, just look me up on Instagram, shoot me a DM. I don't want to say my phone number on here. I'll probably get a lot of calls. But call me. If you want me to go on tour, I'll do it for free.
Yeah. I think Mike's going to scroll some information about you across the bottom so people can reach out to you. You know, one that just a few weeks ago popped into my head, that if I was a musician and I was asked to travel the world and do Elvis Presley, whether you like his music or not, you got to say that was a crazy ride.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be something to be a part of, right? I mean,
yesterday we talked about Jimmy Buffett would be another good one to go out. Just have fun.
Yeah. Johnny Cash would be I don't know, that might be my pick. That was my great-grandma's before she passed. That was her favorite. And we used to watch Walk the Line once a week.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with Johnny Cash. I'm like, it is a cool story. I mean, he did live the life.
He lived the life.
And he kind of set the standard for, if you're going to be a wild musician, that's how you do it. You know what I mean?
You're exactly right. Jackson Ray is here, our musical guest. We'll get into play some more music coming up in just a bit. Want to remind everybody it's barbecue week tomorrow. Terry Black's going to be on here. Well, not the actual Terry Black, but somebody, the head pitmaster, Gene, is going to be here. We got Gabe Choke going to be here on the stage to perform. And if you'd like to be on our show, I'm booking right now. I'm about 2 weeks out. So this would be second, third week of April would be a great time for you to reach out to me and I'll put you on. Whether you're a band, people say, well, what can I bring? Well, it's acoustic, but you can bring as many guitar players. You can bring, I like to call it a beatbox. There's actually a name for that. What's the exact name for the little box that the guys play? I call it a beat box. Anyway, if the Huser boys were here, they would tell us what that's called. But you can bring that. I had a guy reach out to me a couple of days ago, wanted to know if he could bring a fiddle. I said, sure. Just remember it's acoustic. But we'd love to have you reach out to us, get you on the show. It's 9 to 10 o'clock when they perform. What's it called? A what? A cajon, like your cojones? Okay, cajon. We learn something new every day, a cajon. But you play it almost with your cojones. They're right down there. But anyway, reach out to us. We'd love to get you on this show here, Zack Owen Show at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Thank you to Waco Realtors, Eastland Group, our major sponsor, and also Be Kind Coffee down on Washington Avenue. More music from Jackson is coming up right after this.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zack Owen Show. Hey, I got something for you, Jackson. It was just released. The nominees for the 60th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards. And I'm going to read out these names, and you tell me who you would like to win. Okay. You pick the winner.
Okay.
The big one, of course, Entertainer of the Year. That's the one that everybody would like to win. Here's the names that are up for it. You pick the winner. Entertainer of the Year, Kelsey Ballerini, Luke Combs, Cody Johnson, Jelly Roll, Chris Stapleton, Morgan Wallen, or Lainey Wilson.
Oh, my gosh. That's tough. It's got to be between Cody Johnson and Chris Stapleton. I mean, I'm going to get
I would
tomatoes thrown at me if
I would say Cody Johnson or Lainey Wilson.
I'm not a big Lainey Wilson.
You're not a big Lainey?
I'm not a huge – now, she's ridiculously talented.
Yeah.
But I'm way more of a Kojo fan. I would say, man, I think it doesn't get better than Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
It's Chris. I mean, gosh, everybody's quiet in there.
You're going with Chris Stapleton. Female Artist of the Year.
Okay.
Kelsey Ballerini. Here's someone I don't know. Ella Langley.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I don't know Ella Langley.
Look Like You Love Me with Riley Green.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. I got that. Megan Maroney.
Oh, man.
Casey Musgraves.
Okay.
Or Lainey Wilson. Pick
Megan
one.
Maroney all day.
Okay.
No question for me.
Male Vocalist of the Year. Luke Combs, Cody Johnson, Jelly Roll, Chris Stapleton, Morgan Wallen, pretty much the Entertainer of the Year. You know, one of those. Same thing. Male vocalist.
Cody Johnson. Yeah.
Duo of the Year. Brooks and Dunn, Brothers Osborne, Dan and Shay, a group called Muscadine Bloodline.
They're good.
And the Warren Treaty. Which one?
Muscadine. Yeah, I think so. I like their they've got a song about robbing a convenience store. I like that song. Yeah, them.
All right, here's Group of the Year. Flatland Cavalry, Little Big Town, Old Dominion, Rascal Flats. I thought Rascal Flats retired. They haven't had anything. And the Red Clay Strays.
Oh, Red Clay Strays. Gosh, I love
They're
that
hot.
stuff. I love that stuff.
New female. These are up and coming, brand new ones. Cassie Ashton, Ashley Cook, Dasha. I don't know who Dasha is. Ella Langley and Jessie Murph.
Ooh, man.
You got to go with
Murph. I don't consider her to be too country.
Yeah.
But she's great. Ella Langley, I think so, because she's singing real country, and she's a real country girl.
Okay, we're going to go with Ella. New male. These are new guys. Gavin Adcock.
Okay.
Shabuzi. Zach Top. Tucker Wetmore. And Bailey Zimmerman. I'm going to go with Zach Top.
I'll go with Zach Top just because Gavin Adcock's really great, but I like
and it's funny, like
Zach Top's attitude.
It's funny, like you said, Zach Top's been around, but he's just now getting over to get recognition.
People don't know that.
Yeah. All right, let's move on down. Last one. New duo or group, brand new. Restless Road, the Red Clay Strays, or Treaty Oak Revival.
Ooh, Treaty Oak. Treaty Oaks, man, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost went and saw them live, but I got COVID right before I went to see them.
Well, there you go. That's the 60th annual ACM, and hopefully Jackson has picked all the winners.
That's right.
We'll find out here real soon. Jackson Ray from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's got another song for us here on the Zack Owen Show as we're doing it live.
I wrote this song about my buddy. It's in the Army. He right before he left for basic training, we wrote this. This one's called Back by Fall. This one's from his point of view. Leaving this town, no looking back. Think my mama's gonna have a heart attack. So far gone, only kisses through the phone. Million miles away from home. Writing notes back to where she's at. Oklahoma, hope the weather's not bad. Doing good, don't worry at all. They said I'll be back by fall. Playing guitar to pass my time. Y'all been heavy on my mind. I'm doing what I can to shade the blues. I wish I was with all of you. Missing you as time gets closer, and that wind gets a little bit colder. They kept me here a little too long. I hope I can still hold on. Soon I'll be back in that 918. I can hear Tulsa calling my name. Gotta go now, they're calling me up. Sorry, I know that this sucks. Playing guitar to pass my time. Y'all been heavy on my mind. I'm doing what I can to shade the blues. I wish I was with all of you. And I'm going farther and it's getting darker, and I don't think I can do this any longer. Yeah. Playing guitar to pass my time. Y'all been heavy on my mind. I'm doing what I can to shake the blues. I wish I was with all of you. Doing good, don't worry at all. They said I'll be back by fall. Thank you.
What's the title?
Back by Fall.
I like that.
A true story about my buddy from the army. He, my best friend, used to be my mechanic when I used to race professional motocross.
Right.
And well, we were best friends before that. But anyway, he decided he wanted to what he calls get into the family business, which because everybody in his family has been in the army. And you know, he was like, man, I leave tomorrow. What do we, you want to write a song? I was like, yeah. Come on, we need to. I'm not going to see you for quite some time. And we come up with this at the time what we thought was a bullcrap title, Back by Fall, and then we left it alone and went to go do some beer drinking. And we're sitting out on the porch, and he grabs the guitar and he starts doing that waltz down, and I was like, oh man. We came up with the chorus, playing guitar to pass by time, y'all been heavy on my mind. And then we left it alone. I mean, it was just, there was nothing there. Like that was it. We kept drinking beer. And then 2 or 3 months later, when he got out of basic and I saw him at his graduation, I said, dude, I finished that song. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, let's go back to the hotel while we still have time. And I got to show you this. He was like, dude, you got to cut that. I was like, I'm doing it next week. Like I am.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, he's a co-writer on that. He actually was, when I showed him, he was like, dude, we got to change a couple things. He was like, there's a couple things that he didn't love. I was like, I love that. Yeah. I love that he wanted to be a part of it,
Yeah.
So
Jackson, today, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but today on this date, it's Quirky Country Music Song Title Day.
Okay.
What's the weirdest song title, the goofiest that you've ever heard or that you've ever written? Goofy song title.
I don't know if I've got one because I try and always steer clear from that.
Yeah.
Goofiest song title. It's not the goofiest song title, but it's my favorite Goofy song. It's Jerry Reed's Cigarette Song. You ever heard that song? It's his talking song where he's talking about, should have quit these cigarettes many years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. You stumped me. Probably that, I guess. That's not really a silly name, but I guess it is. It's just cigarettes. That's it. That's all it's called.
The other day was Jerry Reed's birthday. We played an old
really?
classic Jerry Reed video. That was great. But yeah, truly a great guy. I know who we can pick up the phone and call. My good friend Rodney Carrington from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. Great comedian. We ought to ask him about that. Hey, when's your birthday, Jackson?
January 4th. Yeah.
I'm January 9th, so we're very close. I'm going to ask you, remind me to ask you after I finish birthday something. Hopefully it'll stick in my mind, Mike. But today, born on this date, March 27th, Gloria Swanson, one of the great old actresses, 1899 was born. 1938, Kel Yarbrough, NASCAR guy, was born. 1942, Michael York, actor, was born. Quentin Tarantino, 1963. Randall Cunningham from the NFL, he was born in 63. Mariah Carey, one of my all-time favorite singers. I love Mariah Carey music. 1969. And let's see, who else we got here? Oh, Fergie was born in 1975. Local birthdays. We do have some local birthdays today I want to pass on to everybody. Get the old phone pulled up here. Happy birthday to my friend from over in Gatesville area. Legene Mugi is turning 41. Jeremy Eaton, another buddy of mine, turning 42. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Matt Blackwell, who was on the show just a few weeks ago. He's the owner of Locals Love Us. Matt is turning 45 years old. Debbie Kennan is 69. Matt Fleck having a birthday today. Wes Dulock, 35. Casey Bennett turning 35. Micah Smith, 46. Bunny Morosco is having a birthday today. Shirley Schroeder, could be Schrader, is turning 71. Casey Carpenter, happy birthday. Coy Richter, that always reminds me, we're just talking about Ray Stevens. Coy, how'd you get that up on the high dive? Coy Richter having a birthday today. Kaylin Powers, happy birthday. And that's our big list right there. Do you celebrate your birthday really big and crazy, or is it just another day?
You know what's so funny is this year was the first since I was 8 years old. Because, I mean, when I was 8, of course you have a birthday party. But just about 8, 9, maybe 10, around then, I lived on the road racing motocross. And lived at a training facility for a while. And we chased that dream forever. And so every year, we were always in Denver, Colorado for my birthday. And just the season would always come around to there every time. Right. So this year was my first time, since I'm not racing anymore, that I actually got to have a real birthday. We had a party.
Nice.
It was kind of a party. It was more like just 6 or 7 friends out in the backyard with a campfire in the winter. But it was, So, I don't normally – I hate sweets, so I don't like cake. I don't like even cookies or cake, anything like that. So it's normally just if you're going to want to give me a cake or a cake, please make it out of steak. Because I'll eat that. I will eat a cake steak.
I like
for
that.
Sure. But no.
You helped remind me of what I was going to ask you, because I was intrigued earlier when you talked about motocross. Tell us about that. I always enjoy talking. When did you start doing that? What age?
Yeah, I started riding dirt bikes when I was 2 years old. I took training wheels off at 3.5. And pretty much from then on, it was my dad raced professionally before me. So it was kind of like I was never really pressured into doing it, but it was just kind of what you did. I mean, if your dad makes hamburgers in the kitchen every day, then you eat hamburgers every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was natural. I raced until last year. So, I mean, I raced from 2 years old all the way up to 19. I raced professional for the past 4 years. And I just got out of it. I mean, I've got 28 broken bones, 15 surgeries.
I was going to ask you, what's the worst?
I was in a medical-induced coma for about 2 weeks. And broke my back and neck and dislocated my elbow and broke both my wrists.
Oh my God!
All in one doozy. So, so that was probably, and I was 14. So,
oh my gosh,
that one I could say was probably the worst. But honestly, the reason why I got out of it was exactly that. I mean, I broke my ankle last year and came back because I had obligations to finish the series with my team. And when my contract was up, I was pretty much like, yeah, I think there's something else.
You sound like you've had more accidents than Evel Knievel had riding his bike, jumping over stuff.
I've had some rough ones for sure. I actually, that's another thing about my birthday is 2 years ago was the first birthday I ever had without it was 5 years in a row that I had a cast on my arm.
Oh my gosh.
And for Christmas, because my birthday's really close to Christmas. And so like, I think it was the 6th year I was like, oh my God, I don't have a cast. It's so weird. Like I can go do stuff. Like
you can't play the guitar with a cast on your arm.
I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, there we go.
It was this hand, so I was able to kind of.
Oh, you can play with your teeth. I've seen guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Jackson Ray from Tulsa, Oklahoma, our musical guest. Are you a big sports fan?
I'm not. I think it's because I grew up racing dirt bikes, so we never, like my dad and mom like Dallas Cowboys. They're a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. They go every year. Like I think they go like 3 or 4 times a year.
Right.
So I was never a football fan. I played baseball when I was young.
Right.
My mom says I was really good, but I don't remember the coach telling me that. So I don't think I was that good. But yeah, I'm not much of a sports
guy.
But
you were interested in the motocross and the bikes. That's what your gig was.
Yeah, I dropped out of school. I finished school, but I mean, I left public school in 7th grade. I mean, so I think stick and ball sports were pretty much out of the equation.
Yeah. Well, after my show ends at 10 o'clock, we've got Pete Sousa, who is a sports, what would you call him, Mike? Extraordinaire super guy. That's it, savant, sports savant. That's what I start calling him. Anyway, the show comes up after mine, and we always like to check in beforehand, see what's the topic, and we'll do that coming up right after this.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com. Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science. Take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Scotty, my man, is standing by with the Pete Souza Show. What is that website again so I can see the picks for the final 16? I was going to lay $1,000 on each one.
Let's go. Yeah, you got to go to YouTube and go to Pete's channel. It's just Pete Souza Show on YouTube. And we did upload those picks as a separate video. So you just find Sweet 16 Bets. That's where it is. And we're actually going to re-air that segment here in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because Pete's traveling today. He was in Irvine, California, calling NIT basketball last night. And so we are actually going to air that. If you want to bet with us on those picks, we'll be airing those live in about 20 minutes on YouTube at the Pete Souza Show.
Can you handle a dime if you will you take that bet for me?
Well, can I? I don't know that I'm licensed to do such a thing, Zach. I'm not sure.
Hey, let me ask you, who is licensed? I don't know.
That's a good question.
All right, we're going to talk Sweet 16. We're going to get a replay today. What else going on in sports? I want to put an end to something because I hear people talk about it. In fact, I think Mike talked about it a little bit this morning. But then I see, no, this isn't true come up. The whole thing with Cleveland and Dak.
Yeah, totally. That's fake news. Somebody reported that. You know, the thing about X, formerly known as Twitter, is anybody can get on there, claim to have a source, and say anything. And it seems like that's what happened yesterday. Someone claimed to have knowledge inside the buildings that Cleveland was making a play for Dak Prescott. The Cowboys were willing to listen because the Cowboys want Shadur Sanders, said this report. And most credible people checked into it and say that's bogus. And it does go against everything Jerry Jones has ever said up to this point, which is full-throated endorsement of Dak. So I think that's totally fake.
I saw a quote or something. This may not be real. You tell me that there is in the new contract of Dak, there is a no trade part of it.
That's correct. So even if Cleveland was making a play, I highly doubt Dak Prescott wants to be a Cleveland Brown. I think he'd much prefer to stay in Dallas.
I think so,
And, Texas Rangers, it's opening day today, Zach. So Texas Rangers play the Red Sox in Arlington at 3 o'clock. That's kind of big news for some of our Waco area sports fans, I'm sure. Major League Baseball receiving some criticism today because why would you put opening day on the same day as the Sweet 16? A lot of people asking why opening day wasn't yesterday when, again, the news cycle was kind of slow. You probably could have owned the whole day for yourself. But instead, tonight, baseball is going to be competing with the Sweet 16. And just frankly, in most of the country, the Sweet 16 is probably going to draw better ratings than opening day for most folks.
Yeah. Well, if you're a baseball fan, don't worry. There's only 6,322 games to go. Hey, Scotty.
Exactly
Good
right.
to see you, buddy.
Good to
And
see you,
we'll
Zach.
talk to you
Take
later.
care, man.
Bye-bye. Pete Sousa's show comes up after I know you said you weren't a huge sports fan, Jackson, but are you following any particular college in this basketball tournament?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Especially, I would say basketball is the furthest I am from sports. I'm not. I can't even. I don't know if I could. I know I can't actually. I think the only game I'm slightly good at is pig.
Yeah.
And that's if I play with myself. If I play by myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the only that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at basketball, so I don't like to watch it.
Jackson, I want to first of all tell you thank you so very much for driving down and taking time to be on the show this morning. You're a super talented guy, and I look forward. You've said so much about Gabe, going to be on the show tomorrow. I look forward to hearing him as well.
Yeah.
You two together probably make a great show.
We try to.
Did you figure out where you're going to be playing?
Yes, it is Boondocks Bar and Grill in Granford, Texas.
Okay.
I think Granford no, I think it's Granford. We're
going to find it here.
Grayford, or I don't know, Graford. So Grayford.
Okay.
Yeah, cool little lake town. It's it's actually last time we were there, it was packed like sardines. So
wow, that's great.
Hopefully we get the same crowd, if not more this time.
And that's going to be what night?
Saturday night. I go on at 8 p.m.
Saturday night. And you're on all the social media. People can jump in and follow you.
Yeah, Jackson Ray Music on everything, pretty much Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, I normally like to post songs, acoustically right before I release them. So that's always fun for people to listen to. I know I love doing that. So check that out. We've got a new release coming out tomorrow. The Moving On Today song that I played, I believe, first.
Nice.
That one comes out tomorrow. Super excited for that one. That one is a very, very true story about someone that is not around anymore, thank God.
Yeah.
So, but lots of new stuff to come. We've got songs coming out just about once a month right now because we've got so many on the shelf. So,
that's great. That's great, man. I love it. Jackson Ray, our musical talent, he's going to close out the show today with a song. But before we get back to that last song, I want to say thanks to our friend came in this morning, Blake, from over at DeMaria's Barbecue. Thank you, Jackson, for coming in. Tomorrow, it's the last day of barbecue week. We got from over at Terry Black's, Gene Perkins going to stop by and talk to us, and Gabe Choate Music. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Thank you, Waco Realtors. We're going to end it out. Jackson Ray, take it away, buddy.
All right, I wrote this song about anybody that's having mental health problems or just having a rough day, honestly. Just last week, I closed up shop. There's no one who wants me. My shelves are empty and there's nothing left in the store. What's the point if no one's gonna open my door? Assistance needed on Highway 12. You got a man trying to give up on himself. Come and get help and put his sad stories on the shelf. It's sad to see that you care about me when things are going bad. Then you hit me with the weight. Let me tell you how good I am. Sometimes I don't understand the words. Just be a man. Assistance needed on Highway 12. We got a man trying to give up on himself. Come and get help and put his sad stories on the shelf. Assistance needed on Highway 12. We got a man trying to give up on himself. Come and get help and put his sad stories on the shelf. Thank you.
Keep the music playing.
Bye.